So, and we're live, boys. We are live here. We are live. Okay. Yeah. Hi. Had my coffee here. Everybody who already has tuned in or is is not yet tuned in or whatever. Okay, so or tunes in later or reviews later the footage, anything like that. Really do appreciate all of you watching here. Really do. Really do. Also like hi I'm Luigi. So now I have the chat open here. Sorry, I didn't have it open earlier. Now I have it open. So my scenarios I've planned out. I forgot to post it. Posted a little bit late. So theoretically speaking, like I really don't like taking trades before they open, but this is like very tempted here, to be honest. Like this is exactly my pre-market prep scenario here, which I honestly I mean, if this happened like Jesus, now like this, I'm taking this, like, even though we're not we're not in the RTH yet, but this is just my scenario, like just what I was looking for really here, to be honest. Like I just sat down. I'm kind of pissed now, sorry to say this on stream here, but this is like on my pre-market plan, like exactly what I wanted to happen here. Like here, finally the big buyer stepping in. Like this is like A plus plus plus. So this is like really like such a good setup. But now I'm kind of late, you know. I'm gonna stay patient here. Probably gonna regret this, but not taking this long here. But yeah, it really sucks here. Like this was exactly what I wanted to see in the and what I talked about in my pre-market prep for today. Like overnight grab here of the overnight low, and then big buyers coming in here, pushing price up. So I really do like this, but the thing is, what I don't like about it, I would have loved if this would actually have happened during the RTH session and not pre-market. Like I don't like this happening pre-market really here. That's what's a little bit annoying here, to be honest. Still thinking about longing this here. The thing is, like now the setup is so much worse because it happened pre-market, because very often when the RTH opens, so when the real trading hour starts in 20 minutes and the session actually opens, like the market does like to take out overnight highs and lows. So it's really hard here to put a trade on. For me at least, like if this would have happened during the RTH session, like I'd be willing to risk my day on this. I'd even be willing to hit with 3 a lot. So maybe even 4. Like this is just so picture perfect. Like I really love this setup here. But just having this happen like before the RTH open just makes it so much worse. Because it could very well be like RTH opens, whoop, just a flush down to the 90s and then go, you know. So where do you really realistically put your stops? And all this liquidity here down there. So it's hard for me. Like this is exactly my scenario I'd love to see for the day, but it happened 20 minutes early. Like picture perfect my scenario that I'd love to have happen here. But obviously, like again, not taking it here. Gotta be staying patient, disciplined. Probably not gonna take a trade before the open. So we do have 21 minutes here. I have my coffee here. So if any of you have questions or just wants to talk or whatever, you know, like we can. We can just talk as well. Does seem to hold here at least. Still looks good for long here. At least to 4200. Or like at least 97. Let's adjust this here as well. I train MMA. Well, I used to fight professionally MMA, or still kinda am. But I had disc surgery, so I had two fucked up discs, and needed to get surgery in my neck. So now I have more time for trading, and I've got 2 replaced discs now. I'm in the neck, and yeah. That's why I can focus more on trading. That's also why my voice, you can kind of hear it. My voice is still not the best, you know. So here you also use, I don't know if you can see it here because the camera is not the best, but here I have a big scar here. So I had surgery here on my neck. So opened it up, removed 2 discs, put 2 new ones in. Now I'm good. Alright, this was the perfect setup here. I don't like really talk much about the MMA stuff and that I've used to be a fighter because I don't know, I just really want this to be just about trading, you know, just me about it as a trader. But if you're interested, I'm also in with this. So this is Shit, Microsoft. Sorry. Thanks for pointing it out. Somehow. Cable. So I do think like this is still in place. So what I was saying is like I do see like the trading the spell curve right now. So like as long as it holds above 95 here, I do think we should get a test to at least 97 once. Okay. If we do break it and trade below 94.75, which is kind of low note here, okay, we could still be fine and just consider all this as one bell curve. But like if we break 94.75 here, like I do expect it to come test the 93s again. For now, it seems like the 95s are holding okay, I'd say like. We do have 13 minutes till the open. Oh. Some aggressive buying here, even the 96s. I do think they should test the 97s now. Yeah. Now we do see like more absorption here as well. So this looks like it wants to break. So we do see absorbing here near the highs. Okay, so like they want to push this. They really do. Like look at the refilling here in the 96.25s. And no big sellers here really. Like these are small sellers selling into them. So you don't see any. I need to pull this. Some more absorption here. Now you would love to see the buyer hits though, like they should be willing to hit here. So if they're willing to absorb here the 96.25, you also should being willing to hit. Yeah, they hit here big, okay, so they're hitting big now. Refilling here immediately the 25, so they really do want to push this higher. Again, I'm not taking a trade before the open, but if I would, like, I'd long the shit out of this. Ten more minutes. Now buyers no longer really hitting here, like they're testing it with one. Like that's the thing about the pre-market why I don't like to trade it. Like I don't like it when we have so much waiting between bid and offer. I like this to be fluid. I like to constantly see buyers and sellers interact and hit and test each other out and refill and reload, try and pull and add and stuff like this. I like this to constantly happen. And that's why I also don't like the bonds so much, you know. Like I used to trade the bonds a little bit, but when you trade the bonds, it's just waiting. And this is for me like makes it more guessing because you it's harder to tell for me at least who's gonna hit next, you know. Like, but if it's constantly flowing in and out and constantly peeping, adding, and pulling, adding, hitting, you know, refilling, stuff like this, I just like it. I like the fluidity of the yes during our TH session. Looks totally different. So in case someone is here watching right now for the first time and not used to watch ES on the order flow, this is not how it's gonna look in 9 minutes from now. So in 9 minutes from now, like this is gonna look a lot different. Now we did see for the first time big sellers hit the 95s here, but it just got taken out immediately. Like buyers hit again, so really does look like they want to push it up. So yeah, the 94.75 is kind of point of interest. As long as this holds here, really, like, I do see this going up. Just overall, like, the entire picture, like, the limit buying is very strong. We do have a lot of aggressive sellers, don't get me wrong. So, like, the limit buying can only be strong if you do see a lot of people selling. But this is exactly like what I was talking about in my... I see this reloading here. 200 contracts. What I was talking in my pre-market plan, I do think they want to trap a lot of people below 4,200. And this is mostly like retail selling here. So I do really think like they just want to trap those poor retail guys below 4,200 in their sell positions, and then just push it higher off the open. So kind of the context for me right now that I've gathered here looking at this. Now we did hit 96.75. This means we did make a new high here, but only traded 8 contracts. So yeah, not all too nice. Hi Mohammed, sorry. So we do have like scenario 1 perfectly in play here. The thing is, like, scenario 1, so everybody who's following my Discord or stuff like this, so my scenarios, like, they did take it out the overnight low and pushed it to exactly, exactly like 92s. But I don't like it so much because it happened like after, before we opened. Like, I was thinking about getting in here. I'd sat down like somewhere here. I think like once this move like already happened. So I sat down here just not quite 20 minutes ago was when I sat down. So I didn't like to take it because one of my rules obviously is I don't take trades before the US Open. But I was hesitant. Like I was really tempting to long this. Really tempting to long. I think I even put a limit order which I cancelled. I ended up canceling. I even like put that order in, but I cancelled it. Didn't get filled. Yeah. But I don't like it because with the overnight low being so close, like I could see like on the opening bell. So we do have the open in 5 minutes, and I could see on the opening bell just them giving it one more push down, okay, just to liquidate all those long positions like that jumped the gun now, okay, and just liquidate all those long positions here. Here's so much liquidity sitting in the 91s, okay, like just push it down, fill the limit buy orders down here, okay, getting all those sellers stuck here, triggering all those sell stops here, okay, the sell stops at 91 here, from all those people being long right here, okay, triggering all those sell stops. Everybody who's willing to take this on a break, okay, lots of retail guys, probably like everybody hitting sell here on the breakdown, okay, especially after a day like yesterday where we drifted down the whole day, okay. So I could see them like just pushing it down one more time off the open, then filling it here, like then seeing like in the 90s, like seeing huge buying absorption, okay, like strong limit buying here, okay, and not much on the break, okay, like on the break maybe some big sellers, okay, on the break, but then like below 90, I don't want to see any big sellers. So once we broke, okay, like all the stops got triggered, all these sell stops got triggered, all the people wanting to join the breakdown, okay, and then I don't want to see any more big sellers sell, okay, like then in the 90s here, once we're in the 90s, I want to see them like limit buying the shit here and or just small size, okay, just stupid retail people, just selling, everybody selling into them, okay. And I want them to accumulate a little bit here, seeing some prints of bigger buyers here, some bigger buyer pit prints. And then like I really want to see them come above here, okay? Maybe a short pullback to 92s. And this is where I would enter, like on a short pullback to 92.50s. And then I really want to see like big buying, like really like a couple hundred lots here, bam, bam, bam. And then just take it at least to 4,200 here. Maybe even like the 10s here. 10s would be interesting. 15s also interesting. Maybe even so. This could really go like this is setting up very nicely, like with all the context and yesterday and all the stuff, like everybody being bearish and talking about the debt ceiling and stuff like this. Like retail is thinking bearish. We got the bearish rejection yesterday. We got the double top. So if we do get this breakdown here, I could see like retail jump on it and then them limit buying them the shit out of this and big size market buying. But we'll see. Like I'm gonna be patient here today, like more patient than yesterday. I really like tilted yesterday and hit my max drawdown of the day yesterday. So don't want to have this happen again. So I'll be very patient, only taking good trades. But we'll see. Could also be like that we just see big absorption here and then just rip. And they can't even like get it down here. But could also be obviously that we just fall, okay? Like if we break this down, okay? And see continuous big selling here like we're seeing now, okay? Like this, like big sellers, okay? Even on the break and even after the break and maybe some selling absorption here. So some sellers absorbing the buying here in the 92s, then this looks, all of a sudden, this looks like a short and maybe the 8 is the target or something, okay? But just see how it goes and go with what happens. We do have 1 more minute till the open, so the opening bell's coming soon. And here comes the open. My DOM is lagging like shit, I don't know why. Or didn't we open yet? I don't know. Like, am I lagging or didn't we have yet to open? Okay, my time. Now we opened. So shit. Now we opened. So my time was wrong here. Okay, we do see some strong buying absorption here. Not gonna talk much now here. I really have to focus, especially on the open. But I talked about my plan earlier, so I think like waiting here, being patient, long in here. I still consider this broken here. Like the buying volume was still liking this trade here. I like the absorption near the highs here. Now it needs to break here. Yeah. Nice. Like this one. Like this one. Like this one. Ooh. So we're probably gonna go higher here. Ooh. So. That's a nice one. Like the buying absorption was just strong. The thing was we saw ooh, like big buying coming in here, the 98s here. This is gonna. I don't want a long, like, probably like this is gonna break here the 4200s. No, I'm just like, I'm a little bit fuzzy, okay? Like, I need to be aware, like, of myself. Like, I'm just taking a short break. I don't have stress here, okay? Like, taking a short break. We have all the time in the world. Like, I just had a winner, so I'm taking a break here. Like, breathing a little bit, okay? Collecting myself. Like, building another plan here. Really, like, it's the most important thing. I really, like, for my mentality and my psychology, I really do want to finish this day green, okay? I'm already up now, so not gonna piss this away by just jumping the gun on a second trade. Once again, like for you guys here in the stream, I'm explaining it why I took it, okay? So we were like, wow. I even was thinking about maybe like taking it earlier, okay? Like on the way it wanted to break, okay, like before the breakout, because I did see strong limit buying all the time. So all the time, like strong limit buying. And the thing was, just below the price where we traded, we had bids, like big bids, like outstanding bids, okay, like really big bids, like I think like twice or three times the size of the average bid, like sitting on spread across 3 or 4 ticks, just below the price where we traded, okay, and on the top side just one, and then they just kept reloading so much, and it just felt like the sellers are all just getting stuck here, and we didn't have so much liquidity up there. So if the buyers would just like come in and hit aggressively, like we are in for a pop, okay, a good pop. So and that's what's happened really, like that's what happened here. And so I took it kind of late. So I did see this pop. So at first I wanted to take it for that pop, but I didn't. It was too slow. Then we did get the pop, and once it pulled back and I saw it hold and having a strong bid above the low node from the breakout and the pop, so I figured, okay, this has another leg in it. And with 4200 being so close, I thought like, okay, just long it for 99 is a good target. Just was my standard target anyways, but 99 is a good target just below 4200. So it's very very likely to get hit. So now, like, kind of collecting myself again. So feeling a little bit calmer here. Still gonna like wait till I'm fully calm again. Like I don't want to rush anything here, really. Like we do see strong buying here. Now this is like maybe another good long opportunity here. So this is my probably like now maybe that my pre-market plan is getting into play here. Like we do see strong buying into the lows, okay? We don't see any really strong, any big sellers here. That's just retail here, just retail selling here. And you look at this. I mean, no single big seller below, no single person big selling below 93s here. So I'll watch this closely, but I would not short here. Like, be very careful. Like, obviously, like, make your own decisions. Like, don't provide here trading advice. Like, this is just for entertainment purposes only. But we do see a strong bid here holding. Now, one big seller hit, but they just didn't move it down whatsoever. I could expect this to pop one time though. Like, I would love to long right here. This looks like a bottom, but on the other side, like, I kind of think like it should grab, it should just grab the liquidity here. So much big buying here. No big sellers interested here. Like, none. Just, we had one big seller below 93, really. Now the bid is strong here as well. Should have longed this. Fuck. Ah, shitty. Probably should have longed it down here, but it's okay. Like, I wasn't willing. Like, I still kind of think like it wants to pop here at least one time. I could be wrong here as well. It seems like I would really love for them to take this out here. Just to take it out once, like take out the overnight low, please. So option is getting even stronger here. Do have a low note here. It is probably gonna run away. I'm staying patient here, like patient pays. Also, patient doesn't pay, but like you don't lose money when you're patient either, so kind of pays here as well. Would have been a good short, a long opportunity here in the 93s. But yeah. Now it's kind of chasing. If you're long now, you're kind of chasing. Because where are you really wrong? Like, hard to tell. Like, you don't have a good place to put a stop here. Nice. It's looking strong here. Like, it looks like it wants to rip here. Now big sellers for the first time here. Again, like, okay, it seems like the big sellers like wanna hold for now the 98s. Okay, like they're not like giving up 98s easily here. Very aggressive selling here, but the bid is strong. I'll wait here a little bit longer because this could be like, if you look to 30 seconds here, it could also starting to range here. Like, let's wait. Gotta be very selective today. Like, that was my trading plan for the day, and I'm sticking with it. So don't need many trades. Only need a handful of good ones. It does seem like they wanna break this here. Now they are gone. The sellers are gone. Like they're pushing 4,200 here. Even the 99s, like not much big selling going on here. Immediately reclaim here. Bit strong. Longing this for a break of 4200 here. I don't like out just for a tick here, or just break even. Don't like the way it falls back in here. Like, they shouldn't fall in so fast here. Ah! Yeah, what? I'm like, Jesus. Okay, good. Somehow I thought I was again like my trade copy fucked up, but everything fine. Like all good. All good here. So I did see this pop coming of 42 of this previous high, but the way then it fell back in, it should have ripped higher. We should have seen absorption on the bid, which we didn't. We just fell back in, and we fell back in even further. So didn't like it. So so the break was fine. Like taking the break was fine. Was a good solid trade and entry. Maybe could have. Nah, all good. Like also that I canceled it was good or okay at least. I'd say like did look like it wants to break. It did break, so I wasn't wrong either. But just the way we fell back in, like, yeah, wasn't good. So glad I got out here. Maybe could have pulled it earlier. Like could have pulled it here, like right away when I saw it fall back in. I could have pulled it here already, like taking 2 more ticks with me, but it's fine. Now this is not really what you want to see. Like I don't trust this for a breakout now, because now the move up is just on pulling off the offer. Okay, like this is a huge difference. Might still break, so don't get me wrong. We could still see this break, but I don't trust this here, because this move higher here, there's no big buyers involved. This is just now it's just retail FOMO buying here. So I don't see this breaking here. Like obviously it can, but in order to break such a significant level, I kinda need to see big buyers willing to hit here, which they're not. I mean, it could be that they're waiting for confirmation here for this to break and then hit, but I honestly, like, okay, did break here. Also, we did see some bigger buyers break it. But once again, we just fall back in, so it's really not what you like to see here. More big selling here. They're taking it. Okay, now the move is on. Jesus, and now I'm late here to the party. Long in here. This was bad. Like, this was a bad long here at this point. I shouldn't have. This was bad. Like, this was FOMO. Fuck. I even said like I don't trust it, and I still take it. Like dump. Very dumb here. Like, why do I take this break? Like, Anyways, that was. Anyways, Now we do see like strong absorption coming back in here. Whoa! Did we have any news here? Like Jesus. $98, watching $98 closely here for potential long here. Jesus. Let's see. And maybe now we get the crack of the overnight low here. I consider this. They're really absorbing here, the buyers. Sellers are also like taking the strong limit on both sides here, really like. Long in here. I really need to see this go now. out here for a tick. Just didn't go. Might still be willing to re-enter lower, but like this didn't no longer look like it wants to break. Good thing I exited here. I do see it shooting down. I did even see like big selling into the 95, so like I'm not really willing to long this year, like with that much selling into the 95s. Now we do even see like them buying and not getting it up here. More selling here, even like honestly, like don't like it. Are we now going finally for the break here? Now I could see this break, like order book's also like thinning a little bit out here underneath. Just come back down, but willing to hit this with 2 lots here. Hoping to get a fucking fill here. Did. Need a bit wide of a stop here. Gonna keep this one running. Taking 1 lot off here. Taking 1 lot off. Don't like the way it's hanging around here, pulling back, so I'm no longer like trusting it on 2 lots here. Still gonna leave 1 lot on because I still think it's a valid trade here. But just not 1-2. Like order for 2 lots, this should break a little bit faster here. Don't like this, like trying to get out here. Very interesting area here. So we did attempt to break it here 1 time, but then it fell back in. So like now I'm more thinking like maybe there are some buyers stuck, and this might be just all the buyers they need to be stuck in order to break this lower. I still like this long more than short, like obviously, but the thing is, I'm really not wrong here. I'm along till 90s, and I'm not willing to risk 4 points. More big selling here, and they just can't get it down. So like right now, I do think like the buyers is coming in here. More limit buying here. Very tight call here. No, like very tight call here. The offer's absorbing really good here as well. Tight call. Tight, motherfucker call. Would love to long here. Would really love to long, but thing is like I just honestly like I would if this breaks like but if this breaks and reclaims like this is a very good long. Right now it's still not really because you don't really have a place to put a stop. Because I mean you can put a stop anywhere always, but you don't really have a place where you're wrong, because even if this pops and reclaims, like you could still be right, and it just hits your stop and you're just getting stopped out at the worst price possible. So this is no like this is nice. Now we broke here. We broke. Do we see follow through? Now big buying. Now I'm hitting this. Like I'm moving my take profit way up here. This is such a good trade now. Now exactly happened what I wanted to see the entire day, pretty much. Obviously still doesn't mean I'm right here. We could still go lower, but odds are very well turning in my favor now. Another bottom tick here. Like this trade is just getting better and better here. I still love this trade. Like this is why I usually only scalp like for a couple ticks, but this is like a trade like I really want to to leave on here a bit, just because of all the context I explained earlier. Yes, just because of this. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, baby. Yes. 95s. Don't want to see it fall back in now too much though. Like, oh, don't like this. Shouldn't really like break this now. Shit. Okay, like, no, I kind of don't like it anymore. Shit. Still want to keep it on though. Still want to keep it on here. Still want to keep it on. Still want to hold it here. If we can't break 95, now I'm out though. Last chance to break 95 here. I'm out. Probably now it runs here, but yeah. Like, was the longest held trade for me in a good while here. Don't like just that we take one tick higher here. Also didn't like really this here. So the scenario kinda really played out here. Probably should have maybe taken profit earlier here a little bit, but who knows, like, all good, all good. Like, this was kind of the scenario I was hoping for really, like, the entire day. Maybe should have like added a bit, but you can never know. Just takes the liquidity here. Let's see what we wanna do now here. Are we breaking here? Or are we not breaking? The offer's still kind of strong, so staying patient here. Pooh. Oh. Could consider this as a bottom tick here. The bid's very strong here. Long. Jesus, just a little bit too late here. Just a little bit too late to the party, like moving this shit. Moving this up here, like hoping to get a fill on a retest here. Don't like the way the offer's holding here. Cutting this for a very small loss here. Don't like the way the offer holds here. I do think we get another break low. Almost no big selling here near the lows. Not just one big seller. Still not really any big selling here near the lows. No, we bottom ticked it. Only huge buying here. Willing to hit with 2 lots here. Looking very good. Only having big buying here, so that's why I hit pretty much. We don't see like really any big sellers here. Oh. Trying to get one contract off here. Offer's very strong here. The offer's very strong. That's dangerous for me. We'll immediately reclaim here. So one is off here. I don't like the absorption here, the 88s. We do have a strong absorption here in the 88s. Strong offer, very strong offer here. But big players are mostly selling here, are buying, so I'm keep this one lot on here. But don't. I still. Jesus. It's very bad for me, like probably gonna get stopped out here. Very strong offer. Very, very strong offer here. Here, like 88s. Yeah, I also thought like we should see one spike here. But no. I'm fine, I guess. Like I'm happy at least took one lot off here. Like the buyers really tried here, like big buyers really tried, like they really tried, but the offer was just very strong. Now we kinda know where's land though, to be honest, like I'm gonna wait a bit here. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're right. You're right. End of month. Now finally I see like bit being a little bit stronger here and taking on bigger size off, but honestly like offer still strong as hell here. I mean, we do have lots of big buyers like interested, but just the offer so fucking strong today. I really like could have shot at this probably at any moment and just held it really. Now this was kinda bottom tick here. Now the buyer stepping up. Now it might be finally. Now we finally get some. Bit is strong here. I do think we should see like a little bit of a squeeze here now. Hmm. Offer very strong once again here. And the buyers are just relentless, and I don't know. Like at this point, And it seems like they're finding a bit now. Probably should have. I don't know why I didn't take a break even on this one. Like, really should have. Mm. Just seeing just this relentless buying pressure here. I should have taken here. Should have taken a break even here. Like, really should have. Like, I got the chance twice and I didn't. My own fault here. Like, trade management not the best. Like, this went hard against me. Like, should have both times taken a break even here. Not gonna stop trying too long here though if it looks good, because chances are just turning more and more in my favor, to be honest here. Now we do have bias. We do have like strong market bias. That the thing is just don't have the strongest bid. And we have just a very, 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 very strong offer. Trying it long here once again. Like the way it reclaims. Take profit is good here, just below the big volume node. Seeing this, the strong offer come back in here. Now we do have a bit of. Just look at this. The buying is good, but just the offer so fucking strong. Like, if this move against me, like, I'm taking a break even on this. Mm, maybe now, finally pop here. Just such a strong offer here. Bid's not that weak here in the lows either, like, so the 82 seems to be like kinda strong bid here. And they're also like constantly refilling it. Hitting here. They're constantly refilling this. So I do like this. Kinda want my stop below 80 though. Like this for now. Oh, Jesus. Big prop drop. Does this pop? If no, I can't bust. Maybe should have taken profits here closer. Don't know. I'm gonna take a break, guys. Like I'll come back a little bit later. Just taking a little short break here. I really like being not in sync here. Taking a break now here. Don't know, like seeing constantly big buyers here and also strong bid, but just they're just running it down on mid-sized tape and small-sized tape. So I'm gonna take a break. See you guys later. Yeah, just this is not good. Thanks for tuning in though. I'll keep you posted. Probably gonna come live later again if I trade. But not sure. Okay, see you guys.